Popick is a passionate man with a compelling message, is how John Robbins describes our next speaker. With successes behind him in various business ventures, Jeff is a self-made multimillionaire, and in fact is one of the only about 6 vegans on the planet to carry the American Express black card. I'm not one of those 6, by the way. Nowadays, however, Jeff has divested himself of all his other business interests and is focusing his considerable resources on promoting veganism. He has an amazing new book out called The Real Forbidden Fruit: How Meat Destroys Paradise and How Veganism Can Get It Back. And he also recently launched a new line of premium animal-free bar soap called Veganude, which is revolutionizing the natural bar soap market with its very affordable price tag. Indeed, with a style all his own, Jeff has a way of stirring the pot. Please welcome Jeff Popick.
Now let's consider your feet kissed. Who here is vegan? Let's see a show of hands. Look around, folks. That is amazing. Where I live in Florida, I don't think there are 2 vegans within a mile of each other. So that is something else. The question is, where the hell do you get your protein? It's what they ask, folks, isn't it? It's what they ask. Another question that I've been hearing is, who the hell is Jeff Popick? And if you've never gone online and Googled your name, you should try it. I did a couple of days ago, and I came across this. Jeff Popick is a preening, egotistical self-promoter whose only source of authority is that he has a lot of money, which he brags about rather crassly, and is willing to use it to promote himself as the vegan sage. We'll call this option 1. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jeff Popick, and I promise you I can help you take your efforts to the next level. Who here is in sales and or marketing? Raise your hands. I really want to see how many people in here. Maybe 7, 8 of you? Okay. When I was a kid, actually I was a very fat kid. And I ate all the things that fat kids eat. And I actually had quite a fireball habit. Fireball, they may still be around. Fireballs were these little round, hard, cinnamon-flavored candies. And I had a habit of eating these fireballs. And I had really no money, as most 6th graders don't. This was back in the 6th grade. And my parents had no money to speak of. So I figured, well, I'm going to take a few extra fireballs with me to school and sell them and subsidize my fireball habit. I took a few handfuls to school and I sold them all. The fireballs cost me $0.01 a piece. I sold them for 2 cents each, or 3 for a nickel. Within 3 months, and this is no exaggeration, within 3 months, I was selling 500 fireballs a day. I was selling them, God's honest truth. I was selling them to students. I was selling them to teachers. The school administrators had to step in and issue a mandate that said I could no longer sell fireballs because I was taking all the kids' lunch money. That ended my fireball career, but a salesman was born. And since then I've had some failures, but I've had many great successes. And as Susan said, I am now focused squarely on promoting veganism. And I promise you, I can show you how to take your efforts to the next level. I assume everybody in here, if you raise your hand, who here is a proponent or an activist for animal rights? Everybody. Except I think I see a couple that maybe aren't. We got to investigate those. An axiom, my definition of an axiom is a self-evident truth. And sometimes axioms can be esoteric. But if an axiom is explained in a certain way to a certain audience, and you get it, it can change your life. And I'm going to share one with you now. You, animal rights activist. Me, average Joe. Okay? Nothing is more irrelevant to me than what you think I should want. I'm going to repeat that. Nothing on this planet is more irrelevant to me than what you think I should want. Animal rights activists, you people spend your time telling people what they should want. And the McDonald's and the Burger Kings of the world are laughing all the way to the bank. But the animals need you to get this. They need you to take your efforts to the next level. McDonald's, Burger King, Baskin-Robbins, Chevrolet, Pepsi, you name it. Not one of them ever tells you what you should want. Never, 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 never. The difference between activists and marketing and salespeople is activists create objections, sometimes out of thin air. Sales and marketing people remove them. You need to shift your focus. You need to shed, if you will, your animal rights activist hat and put on and think like a marketer and a salesperson. Give people what they want, not what they should want. You people, I said yesterday, you are God's people, and I believe it. You live your lives and you fulfill the meaning of life. And in the event you don't know the meaning of life, I'll tell it to you. Listen up. The meaning of life is service to others. And the greater the need, the higher the service. And there is no greater need than the animals. And serving animals is the highest order. So, give yourselves an applause. The thing we've got to know, some people get hung up on principle, and I understand that. I get hung up on it myself. But selling is service. Selling is service, and it allows you to take your efforts to the next level. 2,500 years ago, Sun Tzu wrote The Art of War. And militaries and governments for eons read this book and studied this book. Nowadays, the people who study this book are some of the best corporations on the planet. Because The Art of War, on page 2 of The Art of War, says, supreme excellence consists in breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. That's marketing. That's marketing. The art of war has little to do with guns and bullets and everything to do with sales and marketing. Earlier today, in case you didn't believe what I'm telling you, I, with the assistance of my beautiful wife Debbie and my not-so-beautiful associate Mike Eldridge, we played a little trick on some of you. We put out 50 free vegan cookies and 50 free vegan celery sticks. And we offered them to whoever wanted them. In 1 hour, the 50 cookies, 50 people chose the cookies. 9 of you chose the celery sticks. And 3 of the 9 took a cookie also. Everybody on the planet, you most of all, know you should want celery, but you wanted the cookies. Find what people want and give it to them. It will help the animals. Find vegan products that suit what people are looking for, what they already want, and sell them, and sell them some more. So please, the animals need you to understand that and take this to the next level. So, one last question. Who here is in sales and marketing? Come on, folks. Go get them. Go sell them. Thank you.